Right, the phone to get this video done. Even though nobody's probably gonna watch it, well, no one watches it because nobody really commented that they really wanted to see it, but it is what it is, so no one views it. So as you can see from the imagery, it's just the same as every other TV show out there. It's just nothing but trash. And you're probably thinking, how do I even know about this show? Well, when I've told people before, when I was at my sister's, staying there, when I had no internet, she was watching this TV show, and it was pure trash, nothing but trash. And obviously, I've zoomed out from the images for a reason. You can see why, but all this show is just trash. It's basically the worst trash show ever made. It's literally just the same crap as many other TV shows like Jersey Shore, which I've watched years and years and years and years ago. That was the biggest narcissist show on the planet. And then we have Big Brother, because that's all this really is. It's just a combination of all these shows. Big Brother, this TV show here, know what it's about in a few days and doing a video about it. But it's just the same as every other show. I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. It's just a trash TV show. As I said, same as Big Brother, Jersey Shore, and the list basically goes on. And on this show, it's basically full of narcissists that are basically in love with themselves, and they're basically their own looks and their body. Because you'll notice with every single person that's on this TV show, they have to create this BS stereotype, because that's what they have to do. They have to create this BS stereotype that this is how all men should look like. It's just narcissism. That's all it is. Because you'll see by the images. Obviously, I've zoomed out, but you have to promote the self-image, don't they? And you always find it's always the people that like have a body like that are narcissists. Pathetic. It really is. Doesn't matter how good looking you are or how great of a body you've got. It ain't gonna do you any good when you're dead. It's not gonna get you out of judgment, is it? Can't say on Judgment Day and all that. Oh, I slept with a bunch of girls. Oh, I got a great body. I'm good looking. Because if you actually know anything, so-called Jesus Christ was not somebody that was good looking. That's just facts. That's just facts. He was someone that nobody would desire. Have no desires at all. Because again, this is the way the world is now, this stereotype bullshit. Because that's exactly what it is. It's just a sexualized show. Just like half of the shows in this world now lost this, lost that. Because again, and this doesn't really surprise me, to be honest, because it's a TV show in the United Kingdom, one of the scummiest countries on the face of the planet, and I'm not joking. It's worse than America. It really is. Most of the women over here are the sluts. It's the way they are, and that's basically the way they act in this TV show. It's just disgusting. Well, that's the world that we live in now. They normalize it now that being this way is the way women should be. It's pathetic. But as I said, it's just a bunch of narcissists. These every single time what a new person or something came on the show, they were either messing with their hair, looking in a way. We all know how narcissists look. They look like, oh, look at me, spending nearly a whole day in the mirror looking at themselves. It's pathetic. They're not real men. These are not real men. They're what you call beta male, little soy. They're not real men. Real men don't stand there in the mirror in love with themselves. That's not a real man. But that's how they want men, isn't it? They want men like this. All this garbage of women wanting to change men and all that, yet women will never change themselves. It's a joke, man. Really is. It's just a garbage TV show. And all the show did was just annoy me. It really did. Because I don't even watch TV because it's trash. It really is. That's the only reason I knew about this TV show. Because I don't own TV, don't own Netflix, don't own Sky, don't own any subscription service. The only thing I watch is YouTube, and that's about it. So, yeah. And again, basically, they're in love with their own looks. All the women on it were in love with themselves, which really doesn't surprise me. I mean, because that's the way most women are now. They're in love with themselves. This nonsense that they keep promoting, and this crap, honestly, this crap that they keep promoting. Oh, love yourself. Again, it's bad enough that we have many narcissists in this world to start with. And teaching people to love yourself, that's narcissism. Anyone teaching to love yourself is most likely a narcissist themselves. And and that's why I laughed, and that's why I never made a video about it with Justin Bieber. I find it funny what's happened to him. I find it funny and hilarious. That's what he gets. He's a narcissist. He's in love with himself. See, when bad things happen to people, to narcissists, I just laugh because they deserve it. You're in love with yourself. That's why I never made a video about Justin Bieber, because I'd just be laughing at it. He deserves it. As it says, beauty is vanity. Don't last forever. You look at most of these celebrities now, they look a mess. Yeah, they look good looking in the youth, but now they look a mess. Because it's vanity. Don't last forever. Well, these little clowns want to act like, oh, look at me. I've got ripped biceps and all that. Look at me. Oh, walking around, oh, I'm God's gift to women. No, you're just a clown. And you know what's wrong with the world? This stereotype crap. Same thing with the women on this TV show. Stereotype. They want all women, all men like this. And again, you gotta laugh at the name to start with. It's pathetic. Sex is not love. Love has nothing to do with sex. They may call it making love. It's not making love at all because it has nothing to do with love. It's lust. Love, what is true love? As it says, someone gives their life. Like we see with the crap, with basically, we see the crap with basically marriage and all that in America. none of them keep to that so-called thing that they sign. Oh, till death do us part. You have women cheating on their own husbands and all that crap. They don't they don't know what true love is. This world doesn't know what love is. They don't know what it is. They never will. As it says, what is true love? That a man give his life for someone. The love, basically, the love in this world is not love, it's lost. There's a complete difference. Sex is not love. It isn't. But again, as I said, shows like this just make me sick. But it doesn't surprise me because no wonder this show is so big. I've been seeing it all over Twitter constantly, recommended to me. No matter how many times I've spammed the button, I'm not interested. It keeps getting recommended to me. So annoying. But again, so basically they're all in love with themselves. They're in love with their own body and their image. It's just pathetic. The show basically just promotes lust and that BS. Oh, sleep with a bunch of girls. Gotta laugh at that. I mean, that's all this show promotes. I mean, just if you don't believe me, just go watch the show yourself, and you'll see that every single so-called man that's on this TV show is in love with himself. They're all in love with themselves. Might as well just call it Narcissist Island, because it certainly ain't love. And it doesn't surprise me, like I said, because it does lead to narcissism. People that spend their entire life in the gym, they will become a narcissist because they'll be in love with their own body. It's idolatry. Trust me, I know it is. I used to work out. I worked out non-stop and went from the age of 15. I'm now almost nearly 26 years old. I had abs, basically more impressive than these clowns on the show. And I was only 15 years old. I worked out so much that my abs went rock hard, like stone, and I had a panic attack because I wanted to toughen myself up. And that's what it becomes. It becomes idolatry. You become in love with your own image and your own body. So trust me, I know that it becomes narcissism. Nobody can say otherwise. I used to work out on a daily basis. I had people, my abs were that impressive that I had people asking me for tips how I got my abs the way it was. Because I didn't take steroids or anything like most of these clowns do. Because that's what you got stung by about so-called bodybuilding. A lot of them are on steroids. They don't earn the body that they've got in the first place. They just take steroids. But and it basically is just a porno, this show. Yeah, his name's however it's pronounced. It's either David or David, whatever his name is. He's a narcissist. He was literally showing off in the TV show. Oh, look at me. I can bench press this. I can weight lift this and all that. One, nobody cares. No one cares. And then you had him snogging, basically making out with one of the women on the TV show. It's just nothing but a pornography. That's all it is. It's just a pornography show. What is the purpose of the show? And then you have all these simps that can vote in, oh, this person should date this person should date that person. I mean, just read the Twitter, some of the tweets that people say, simping, basically, oh, David, this. Grow up. They're not real men. Like I said, it just promotes lust. That's all it promotes. There's nothing but pornography. You had one, basically, girl. I don't remember her name, nor do I really care. She got on top of one of the guys and started bouncing up and down like she was riding his you know what. That's, as I said, the scummy United Kingdom and scumbag nation. One of the worst scumbag countries on the planet. That's why I hate living here. It's a joke of a country. No wonder everybody mocks this country. It's because it's a joke. The women over here are worse than they are in America. Or, as I said, all it promotes is lust or sex. Well, and anything that promotes sex sells, doesn't it? And you basically, as you can see from the images, you basically have them walking around in bikinis that are so small, they might as well be naked. They might as well. But as I said, but I guess anything that promotes lust or sex will sell and have big viewers, which exactly it does. I mean, anything that sells sex will sell. And I'm honestly not joking about this show. It is full of narcissists, and basically the amount of clowns that are on this show is unbelievable. They're all in love with themselves, every single one of them. I mean, it's just pathetic. And it really is getting worse because, again, and people talk about Americans talk about that crap. Oh, oh, God has turned his back on us. No, let's get real. Americans did it first. And again, you deserve it anyway, America. I mean, look at the crap that you promote. Well, it's not just America, it's the whole world. And you wonder why so-called God has turned his back on this world. World deserves it. Deserve it. World's full of evil, narcissists, satanic scumbags. So why wouldn't he turn his back on this world? I mean, I certainly would. Hate this world and despise most people in it. And this is the very reason why I am antisocial. Because I can see, if I see straight away that someone's a clown, I'm not even going to associate with them. I can tell whether someone's an idiot just by looking at them, or just the way they dress. I can tell whether they're an idiot. But, man, and it is just getting worse, this narcissism agenda. Instagram, OnlyFans, it's just only going to get worse. We see people in love and simping over women. It's only going to get worse because the more and more that God doesn't want to associate with this world anymore, the more wicked it's going to become. As it says, this world is going to become so wicked that you're going to have people. I mean, just look at the things now, abortion and all that. It's become seen as God. You're going to have really twisted stuff and evil stuff. It's one day being seen as God. That's how far and degenerate this world is going to become. And that's not going to be the end. It's going to get worse upon worse. As it says in the days of Noah, it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. And people love this world. I don't love this world. I hate it. And I as well. As well, like I said, all the women in the show are in love with themselves. They're in love with their own image, which doesn't really shock me. You have them in the world, they call themselves queen. I'm a queen or a princess and all that crap. One, you're not a queen, and you're not, no woman is a queen on this earth. A queen means a person in authority. If you're not from a royal bloodline, you're not a queen. If you're not in a place of authority, like a king or something, you're not a queen. You're not a princess either. No woman is. But again, that's what women seem to think they are. Seem to have this self-image. I'm a princess. I'm a queen. I'm a Barbie. No, you're not. As I said, if it was in the biblical times, none of this would be going on. None of it would. None of these shows would exist. None of them would. The world would be in a lot better state than it is now. It really would. It honestly would. And that's just facts. And then you have the males, like I said, yeah, they have to promote this stereotype that, oh, all men should be looking like this with big muscles, looking like they're on steroids and all that. Oh, this stereotype that, oh, men have to act dead tough and all that. They can't cry or show any emotions or anything like that. This world is a joke. It really is. It's a complete joke because most of the people that think they're dead hard and all that when don't even know how to fight. It's a main problem in the United Kingdom. People that think they're dead hard and walk around like they're solid and nobody can touch them. And then when they actually get in a real fight, they cry and curl up in a little ball like a little girl. That's just facts. But as I said, they have to sell this false image and promote it. It's basically idolatry. That's what it is. It is idolatry. And they do the same with plastic surgery. Many of these women that have plastic surgery, all that is created for is to make women self-conscious about their own image. So then they go out and get plastic surgery, and then they become a narcissist, and then become in love with themselves. That's what it is. That's the reason plastic surgery was created, to make, with all these celebrities like Kim Kardashian, all that, these fakes like Nicki Minaj, all plastic surgery, not natural beauty, and all that. That's why they promote it. It's to brainwash, where they have a fake backside, fake breasts, fake lips. It just looks stupid to me. Looks stupid. Women like that don't interest me. I'm not even joking. I'm gonna be real. Women like this don't even arouse me at all. Not one single bit. They don't arouse me at all because I'm not interested. I don't think with my private area like most beta males do. I think with my brain. But again, that's all it is, to brainwash. Basically to make women feel self-conscious. Same with men, they do the same thing. See these bodybuilders and that, they're all on steroids. That's just facts. Nobody can argue with that. It's just facts. Go look at the bodybuilding history. It's been exposed that a lot of them have took steroids. The main person, Arnold, took a growth hormone. all these so-called bodybuilders take steroids. It's just a fact. You can try and argue with that one as much as you want, but it's facts. They take steroids. Your body is not supposed to get as big as their body gets. It's not meant to happen for a reason. Yeah, many people probably think, "Oh, Jesus Christ, no, that was massive." No, it wasn't. It's just facts. People back then in the ancient times were not working out, lifting weights and all that, being in love with their own image. They were too busy doing other things. And if you know anything, actually working out started with the Greeks and all that. It goes all the way that far. They're the ones that invented it. We all know the stuff that the Romans and all that were into. I mean, stuff like bestiality and all that. And as I said, shows like this really are crap. All it's full of is agendas, just like every other show. The show is basically just created to corrupt the world with basically its ball. And there's basically many scenes in this TV show that promote lust. As I said, two people were snogging, two girls kissed each other. That actually happened in this. Doesn't really surprise me. And as I said, one girl got on top of a guy and started riding him. Doesn't really surprise me. Yeah, it's basically just all the same bullcrap. You only live once, sleep with a bunch of women and party and get wasted. That is what the Illuminati have. So they sell you that life that, oh, you only live once, party, do drugs, sleep with a bunch of women and all that. And at the end of the day, when you die, and then it's Judgment Day, what you gonna say then? Oh, I slept with a bunch of girls. Uh, I do drugs. Look at my body. Look at how good looking I am. You know what's gonna happen? You'll be laughed at. That's what'll happen. Can't buy your way. Same with the rich. Can't buy your way out of Judgment Day. Can't. It's not going to happen. So good luck with that. And as I said, that's the agenda that we promote in every single TV show now. Oh, and that. Oh, if you're a virgin and all that. I mean, we're in like 2022 and people are still using the word virgin as an insult. It shows what a bunch of retards live in this actual world. The word virgin. And if you actually knew anything, a man can't actually be a virgin. It's always been for a woman because a man is not the one getting you know what it. So, but again, it's just the retards of this generation that think that calling somebody a virgin is an insult. It's not an insult. It just proves you're an idiot and you fell for the agenda because that's what these idiots think that life is. Why do you think they keep promoting that lifestyle? Because it distracts you. Oh, go and get a 9 to 5 job. Yeah, and be a slave to the system. Work your entire life getting paid less than $9. Slave labor, doing it over and over again. Have to pay taxes that you're gonna end up broke every day of your life. You're just gonna continue on that cycle. It's a boring life. Absolute boring life. But that's what people think that life is. It's a it's a trap. That's what it is. It's slavery. People will say that, oh, slavery ended in America. No, it didn't. It didn't end because you have to get a job, a 9 to 5 job. You basically get paid like nine, or basically the highest paying job is like $9 or something like that, probably even less. So and you have to pay all that money on rent, food, electricity, or gas. And many people can barely even survive on that. So yeah, you're a slave to the system. You're a slave, and then you have to pay taxes. You're a slave. But these idiots and morons think that that's life. No, it isn't. It's not life. It's called a trap. It's called slavery. We are still in slavery. Slavery didn't end. Didn't end. Still in slavery. Modern day slavery. That's what life is. Slavery. The only people that are not in slavery is the rich, because the rich don't pay taxes, because they're scumbags. Again, it's just an Illuminati agenda that they basically sell. And again, they promoted the same thing with women. Oh, move from one guy to another, to the next, this one night stand crap. And as well, the clothing that these basically women were wearing on this show, they might, as I said, they might as well have been naked. Oh, but they're on an island. It's just an excuse. Just an excuse. They did not need to be walking around in a bikini, and especially the bikinis that they were wearing. They might as well have been wearing nothing at all. I mean, just go watch the show yourself if you don't believe me. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It's a trash TV show. I guarantee you, like I said, many people will be jerking off over it, because they always do, because they're losers. Probably don't even know how to talk to a female, because let's get real, that's the generation of today. They don't even know how to talk to a female because they're retarded. They don't even know how to treat a woman or like that. They don't even know how to talk to a female. Let's get real. I know how to talk to a female. It's not hard. You know, I know how to treat women, but most of the women of today, they want to be treated like crap. They want, let's get real, that's how they want to be treated. So I don't bother, because sex and all that and a relationship with a woman isn't important to me. It's not important at all. I couldn't care less. I stopped caring about it years upon years ago. Don't bother me. It doesn't interest me one single bit. I'd rather be alone than, I'd honestly rather be alone. I really would have spent all my life alone. I'd rather stay that way. I really would. I'm antisocial anyway. I'm not a person for relationships. At the end of the day, it's just a sexual urge. Once it's gone, if you had no sexual urge at all, there'd be no purpose. Let's get real. But as I said, the bikinis and swimsuits that they were wearing, you could basically see their backside. They might as well have been naked. It's just one big softcore porno. Might as well just call it Playboy. But yeah, it's just pathetic. Basically, they're basically showing their ass. They might as well be naked. Basically, on this show, it's just pointless. As I said, I don't own TV. And the only reason I saw this TV show was because it was at my sister's. I didn't have the internet, and she was watching this crap. Why she watches this crap, I don't know. But then again, she watches a lot of shit. So, I mean, what do you really expect? I mean, I don't watch TV at all. Got no interest. Stop watching it. I don't even own it. And even if I did own it, I won't watch it anyway. It's nothing but propaganda, nothing but trash like this on it. Over nearly 900 channels of pure crap. And it's just facts. But as I said, everything that I talked about happened in this show. I haven't seen other. That's all I know about the show so far, because I haven't watched it. I haven't watched the rest of the episodes. I only saw, I think, about 2 or 3 episodes because I was forced to. I mean, I wasn't at my own house, so obviously. But again, as you see by the images, you can see what they were wearing. I mean, it's a joke. And as I said, this is the guy that is in love with himself. He's pathetic. Absolutely. He's supposed to be an Italian. I mean, what is this? What an absolute disgrace and an insult to Italians. Guy's a narcissist. As I said, he just reminds me of Jersey Shore, that idiot that calls himself Mike the Situation. That guy was a clown, a complete and utter clown. Was in love with himself all the way through the show. That show was absolute garbage and trash. It really was, honestly. Jersey Shore. I've always got that as well. What is the obsession in Jersey where they have false tan on? It looks stupid. It doesn't look good. But again, people in Jersey seem to think that wearing false tan, where it looks like they're almost black, that it looks good. It doesn't look good at all. It looks stupid because they basically look like an orange. It doesn't look good. I mean, a lot of false tan looks stupid to start with. It really does. Because, again, as I said, just look at the imagery. Let's look at the imagery. And of course, it's on ITV, again, garbage that was. Same. Says, and you have this other TV show that someone sent, and then you have Big Brother, which we all know what logo it has, the all-seeing eye of the Illuminati. So as I said, it's just the same crap again. And it even looks like the same house. It really does. It looks like the same house that was in Big Brother. It really does. But again, the all-seeing eye was in this TV show. This show died. It literally died because nobody cares about it. The only people that cared about it were like teenagers and that, and people that have no life. The show died. So they bring this new crap. Oh, you can vote on who they want to date. It's pathetic. Well, as I said, this show had the OC guy. Then you had Celebrity Big Brother. We all know he was in that Katie Price and all that fake. There was so much plastic surgery. She destroyed Peter Andre's life because that's what most of these celebrity women do. They destroy people's lives. But again, that's all it is. It's just a copy and paste of this. It's just the copy and paste of this show, which this show was garbage to start with. That's all it is. It's just a copy and paste. It's exactly the same, but it's even worse. I mean, at least with Big Brother, and that's another thing, whether it's true, as far as I know, with this Love Island TV show, as far as I know, somebody had sex on it. So it's literally just a porno. Guaranteed all these simp little beta males were loving that, weren't they? Probably jerking off over it. Because they're pathetic. They probably never seen a woman their entire life. They don't even know how to speak to a female. Because let's get real, they probably don't. I mean, because most of these beta male little simps these days seem to have fetishes like for women's feet. Or they either watch hentai or anime. Pure losers. That's what you call isn't a real man. I mean, but again, it's the world that we live in, isn't it? They want men like that now these days. Bowing down, being simps. It's the way they want men. It's pathetic. It really is. And no, I didn't used to watch it. I didn't used to watch it. If you watch the video for the start, I said that I wasn't the one watching it. My sister was the one watching it. I had no internet. I was staying there until I got the internet back at where I live. I don't watch crap like this, and I never will. She was watching it, and I would look back and forth, and I saw what happened. I don't watch the crap like this, and I never will. And when she was basically watching it, I was like, God, when is this gonna end? Because it's trash. But I don't know who that is. RDC. I honestly don't know who that is. I've never heard of them. They lying. They are lying to themselves to stay comfortable in the false reality. Exactly. How about the poor people? Well, again, I talked about that before. I've done many videos on this channel about poor people and how it's disgusting that the world that we live in, there is enough money in this so-called world to make everybody not homeless. But again, the scumbags that are in power, the elite and the Illuminati, are money hungry. And let's get real as well. Money is worth nothing, absolutely nothing. They had this bull crap that, oh, we're running out of money and all that. How can you run out of money? It's just paper. It's their system and their bullcrap agenda. They have to say that money is worth something, and then when they decide in their little Illuminati agenda that, oh, money's no longer worth anything, that's really what it is. Money's worth nothing. It's just what the elite and the Illuminati say it's worth. Same as diamonds. Diamonds are worth absolutely nothing. It's just what these clowns in power say that it's worth. Same as most of the stuff in life, like a Lamborghini and a Ferrari. Well, that's worth like nearly $2 million. It's a car. Yes, it goes fast, it looks nice, but at the end of the day, it's a car. It's a joke. As I said, people need to understand and wake up to reality. This entire world is controlled by the devil. And that's just facts. It is controlled by the devil. The devil controls everything. And people can say, oh, it's just a conspiracy theorist and all that. People that continue to keep saying that, you're blind. Because just look at the world around you. Just look at the world that we live in. It's a joke. But as I said, I just wanted to make this video. No one's probably going to watch it, like. If so, it's fine. I mean, I wanted to get this off my laptop. I wanted to get it off. I've got about 7 more videos now to do. I've got one that's going on BitChute for obvious reasons. It's the recent thing that happened recently with Christina Aguilera of what she did at a concert. Obviously, it's going to be on BitChute for the reason I just said. Because you can't post it on here because it gets classed as hate speech. But it just shows the world the way the world is now. The world is in the devil's hands. And it's only going to get worse. So yeah, just wanted to make this video. I'm probably the only one exposing this TV show because it's not really an American TV show. It's a UK TV show. So yeah, I'm probably the only person on the planet, and I literally mean that. I'm probably the only person on the planet that is ever gonna make a video about this. So yeah, it wasn't that long. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, because I'm probably gonna work on the other one that's going on BitChute. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video.